Hi everyone, so I'm going to do a tutorial video for you on how to do the facial at home using the kits that I am selling at the moment. Please remember each of the kits are bespoke to you, so the products that I'm using are going to be for my skin type, but obviously the products that are in that kit are meant for your skin type. So I'm going to start off with the Marcella Cleanse, which is for eye and lip. I'm going to use some cotton wool pads, which I am going to dip into my bowl of water that I have off camera here, sorry. I'm just going to dampen those down with some water. Got one for each eye. So 2 cotton wool pads. I'm going to cut the top of the packet open just because it's a bit easier trying to cut it than it is trying to tear it open, especially if you've got wet hands. So I'm just going to apply a small amount of the product on each of my pads, and then I'm just gently rubbing them together just so that you get a nice even distribution of the cleanser. I'm going to start with my eyes, so I'm going to apply them to the eye and then I'm just going to hold them there just for a couple of seconds, just so that the product has time to work into the lashes and make sure that you get all of that mascara off. Once I'm happy with that, I'm then going to, in a downward motion, I'm just going to pull those down using a light, gentle pressure, as the eye area is quite a delicate area. And all I'm doing is just rubbing my lashes just to try and get rid of all of that mascara off. I haven't actually got any mascara on, but if you did, this is what you'd be doing. I then just gently cleanse the top of the eyelid. And the same on the other side, like so, and pop them to one side. I'm then going to use a fresh piece of cotton wool and dampen it down again with a bit of warm water in my bowl, and I'm just going to apply some more of that eye and lip cleanser onto the cotton wool, like so. And then I'm just going to pop the two sides of the cotton wool together, just so again I get an even distribution of the product on the cotton wool, and then I'm just going to use that to wipe my lips. Like so. Then I'm going to move on to the Clear Cleanse pre-cleanser. So this, you'll notice, is an oil-based cleanser. The reason why we use an oil-based cleanser is actually because oil actually attracts oil out of the skin. So a lot of people say, oh, but I've got oily skin, I shouldn't use an oil cleanser. Actually, the best cleanser for oily skin is an oil-based cleanser, purely because oil attracts oil. So all I'm going to do is just gently rub that into my hands. So again, it's evenly distributed, and then I'm going to apply that on my face. You can take it down onto the neck and onto the décolleté area, like so, if you want to, or you can just concentrate on the face area. Once you're happy that you've got an even application all the way over the skin, I would then just in gentle rotary motions, just make sure that that's really getting into the skin area, getting nice and deep. Across the top of the lip, up the side of the eyes. Always make sure that you're not going anywhere near the actual eye area. So use the actual eye socket as your guide. So you can take it onto the eyebrow, but don't go under the eyebrow. And around the eye area, sort of, you can really feel that sort of bone through there. That would be the edge of where I would actually stop with all of the product that I'm using on the face, unless it's obviously an eye cream. I'm also making sure that as I'm doing it, I'm putting pressure on as I'm going up, just a light pressure as I'm going up. But as I come back down, I take the pressure off and I'm more just sort of skimming the face as I'm coming down. This is so that, and same on the neck area as well. So all the way around the neck and onto the décolleté area. This is actually the reason why we do the upward motion in pressure and the downward motion in like a light sort of touch, is because actually what you want to do is make sure that you're not pulling on the skin. So if you're pulling on the skin downward, you're actually going to pull over time the actual face down. And then that's when you're going to have issues with wrinkles and fine lines and saggy skin. So always up with pressure and down with no pressure. Then once I've done that, I'm then going to wet my hands down, and then I'm just going to create like a cream from the oil. So I don't know if you can see in the light, it's got like a creamy effect on the skin. There we go. And that's how you know that the oil is then ready to be taken off in a second. Make sure, again, you get all the way down the neck and onto the décolleté area. And then with your sponges that you've had given to you in your kits, I'm just going to then take that off. So again, around the neck area, and try and wipe in an upward motion, as I say, rather than a downward motion. Like so. You can turn the sponges over. There we go. And then you should find that the face should look relatively dull, and that's because you haven't got the glisten of the oil on the face anymore. Once you've done that, you're going to move on to your cleanser. For me, I've chosen the Balancing Cleanser. As I say, each of you will have a different cleanser depending on your skin type that we will discuss either via Zoom call or via text message, or however you guys want to contact me. I'm just going to place that into my hand. And then exactly the same thing as what I did with the pre-cleanse. I'm going to just pop it into the hand, make sure that it's evenly distributed all over the face and down the neck onto the décolleté area. And then again, just light rotationary movements, on the skin, making sure that you do around the nose, into the nooks and crannies, top lip. And again, I'm still doing an upward motion with a bit of pressure and then a downward motion with no pressure. Just making sure that I'm not pulling that on the skin in a downward motion around the neck area. Once you're happy with that, you're then just going to take that off again with the sponges. Again, just trying to wipe in an upward motion as much as you can. Like so. Same on the face. Upward motion. Like so. Then we're going to move on to exfoliator. So this one is the exfoliating scrub, which has got bamboo and soya. These are, Eve Taylor is an amazing product brand, by the way, guys. It is all completely natural. The only thing that stops Eve Taylor from saying that she is completely vegan friendly with her products is a few of the candles and a couple of the products have got some product in it that is animal derivatives, so mainly beeswax and honey, but apart from those two ingredients, she's pretty friendly for most vegetarians at least. Again, I'm going to apply the exfoliation the same way, just making sure that I've got it all over the face. Now guys, you can take this down onto the neck if you feel like it, or you can just do the face. It's completely up to you. I've actually got quite a dry forehead at the moment and quite a dry nose. So I'm just going to mainly concentrate in those areas. And I also get quite a lot of blackheads on my nose, or comedones as they're actually called in the trade, the professional terminology. Top lip, around the chin area, like so, up the sides of the face. And you know when you've had enough of this, because what you'll find is you're just left with the beads on the skin and none of the cream will be left. That's about where I want it to be. And I'm just gonna clean my hands off, just so that I get rid of all of those scrubbers that are left on my hand. And then again with the sponges, I'm then just going to take that off. Any questions at all, guys, just please let me know. Any comments or anything, or if you don't want to comment on my page in public, just give me a message privately and I will endeavour to answer as many questions as I possibly can about anything, whether it's hair or beauty or anything at all really. So once I've done that, I'm then going to apply my hydrating serum. Now this is an amazing product. This has got pretty much all of the ingredient is almost 100% hyaluronic acid. So if you're like me and you're getting a little bit on the older side, because I am approaching 40 next year, hyaluronic acid is your best friend. So I'm going to apply some of that onto the skin. And then over the top of this, I'm going to then apply my mask. Make sure I've got that all over. Perfect. And then, as I say, over the top of that, I'm going to apply my mask. Now you guys will get your mask in a little pot, which is something that Eve Taylor don't do is samples of the mask, so I have to create a sample myself. So this is actually the bottle that I have. This is the professional bottle, but yeah, you'll have it in a little pot, which I will then label for you so you know which one you've got. So for me, I'm using the Soothing Mask, which is like a green jelly colour. It's full of aloe vera and chamomile, which is really nice and soothing. So I'm just going to rub it into my hand and then apply that on the skin. And then we're going to leave this 10 minutes. I'm going to take mine straight off purely because obviously I'm trying to make you an instructional video. But you would apply this everywhere like I've done. And then you'd leave it on for about 5 to 10 minutes. And just really let that soak in. Now, in this next 5 to 10 minutes, you can either put some cucumber on your eye and just really lay back on the bed and enjoy yourself for 10 minutes, bit of you time. Or in your kit, you will have a candle. My one is the Relax and Self-Indulge candle by Eve Taylor. I don't know if you saw that I did an instructional video on how to use this, but these are actually massage candles. The Relax and Self-Indulge is orange, geranium, ylang ylang and lavender in flavour. It's amazing to moisturise your hands with and your feet. You can also, if you're doing facials on each other, obviously when lockdown is finished, you can use it to do hand and arm massage, which I have already showed you in another tutorial video how to do. But it is a beautiful moisturiser as well as a stunning scent to smell the house with. And it comes in, I think it's 12 different scents. Or I think on one of my posts I put flavours, which made quite a few people laugh. But anyway, right, so next I'm then going to move on to another serum. This one I'm using is the Soothing Aromatic Serum. So again, after the 10 minutes, you're going to take your mask, or 5 to 10 minutes, you're going to take your mask off, and then you're going to apply the serum. Again, just pop it in your hand, and then you're just going to, in an upward motion, all over the face and the neck area, down onto the décolleté area. And then we're going to leave that one to soak in. Then this is another product which they don't do in sample size. Some of you will get this in the larger kit, which is £21.50 usually to buy, but I'm doing them in the facial at home kits as well. This is in some of the kits. If not, you will get this in a little pot if you're going for the slightly less expensive kits. And all you're going to do with this is you're going to pop a little bit on your hand like so. You're going to take your finger next to your little finger Scoop that up, dab it onto the other finger, same finger on the other side, and then you're just going to dab the eye cream around the eye socket area. And then I just gently massage in. You can go with the eyebrow, which is a bit more comfortable. I don't know why I did it the other way around, sorry. Or you can just go the other way around, but I just tend to just circle around the eye area. Just again, it's only around the socket area. The only product you're going to put on the actual eye area is the eye and lip micellar cream. But this is just going to go around the socket area, like so. And then once we've applied that, we're then going to move on to our moisturiser. So for me, I've got the Soothing Moisturising Cream. She says, trying to get it out the packet with her oily hands. Here we go. There we go. Again, I'm just going to rub it into my hand, and then I'm just going to gently apply it all over the face. And once I'm happy with it on the face, again, I just move down onto the neck and then onto the décolleté area, like so. And then the last product we're going to use is the Seal and Protect Moisturising Lip Balm, which comes in a little pot, which each of you've got in your kit. And then I just use my fingernail and just take a slight section out, sort of about, in fact, that's probably half of that is what you need, to be fair. So I will get rid of half of that. I won't put it back in the pot because obviously I use it for clients. There we go. So I've just taken half of that away. And then I'm just going to warm it between my fingers like so. And then apply on the lip area. And that, ladies and gents, is your at-home facial. Hope you enjoyed it. I have got a couple of posts with all the different options on which one you want to go for. There's a hair kit, there's a beauty and hair kit, and then there's a couple of just beauty kits as well, just different sizes. Each of them come with some really amazing freebies from me as well, which is worth more than the kit itself on all of them. So yeah, check it out, and I will see you in my next tutorial video. Take care, guys. Look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.